Hello, this is Diecast Loon. I hope you're all doing well. And this evening we got a pretty cool couple of cars to look at. I got one from Greenlight, which I picked up from my friend's shop this afternoon. And we've also got one by Tomica Premium, which I've never had a Tomica before. So we'll be taking a look at that in a minute too. But before I get into my video any further, I just wanted to say to all the people that I'm subscribed to and the people that are subscribed to me, we all sort of watch each other's videos and we all sort of back each other up and support each other as best we can. Now, I just want to say to the people that I'm subscribed to, you lot all know who I'm on about. I've been having difficulties with my comments, and after further investigation, it's because YouTube, the algorithm, seems to think that my comments are spam, or at least that's what I've found. And I have messaged YouTube, and apparently there is a problem that they're trying to rectify. So if anybody out there thinks I'm not watching your videos, I am trying to comment, but unfortunately my comments keep disappearing. But anyway, I just wanted to just say that briefly. Anyway, let's get on with tonight's show and look at some of the cars. So like I said, we're going to take a look at the cars first. So I picked up this. Let's just pan the camera down a little bit in usual fashion. Picked up this. It's old stock. My mate managed to get it in from his supplier, but it is from the Black Bandit collection. But I don't know what series it is, and the copyright on the back says 2009, so it's fairly old. But it is cool. It's one of 3,500, which is very low for Greenlight. But you can see it's a 67 Pontiac GTO, so it is very cool. And what we've got on the back here. First introduced 2004, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, it has got 2009 copyright on its side. But anyway, so we'll be opening that in a minute. And then the second car we're going to be taking a look at is this. Tomica Premium Lamborghini Countach 25th anniversary. So that's really cool. So we'll be taking a look at that afterwards. So anyway, without further ado, I will briefly pause whilst I open this up. And there it is, out the box. And for some reason, not zooming in very cleverly. So let's just move the camera down a bit. There you go, that's better. Very, very nice. So this is this 1967 Pontiac GTO. And it is awesome. So as you can see, this is from the Black Bandit range. It's one of the older Black Bandits. So it's very, very cool. As you can see, got some sort of flamage going on down the side there. You've got the blacked out wheels, the blacked out 5 spokes. Very, very nice. You've got obviously Black Bandits on the back of the plate. And again down this side. But this is a really, really nice model of the GTO. I've got a couple of GTO models, but this is probably the best I've got. And it's not got a flaw. Not a flaw. It is absolutely spot on. Really, really happy with it. So it has got an opening bonnet, I presume. Let's see if we can get it to open. 2 seconds. There you go. So very, very cool. I'm just going to pause for 2 seconds. I'm going to just shut my windows because I've got loads of noise behind me in the background. 2 secs. Sorry about that. That's better. I can hear what I'm saying now. Anyway, so back to the car. Yeah, like I said, this is awesome. Very, very nicely detailed. But and this is no picking at Greenlight, but as we all know, Greenlight sometimes has a wonky wheel or a lump in the paint or something. This is absolutely spot on. I can't find a fault. It is a very nice casting. GTO. But yeah, very, very nicely done. And underneath it's all black, which is cool. So we can see this is 1948 out of the 3,500 with the zoom. And this is something that I do know. On the older Greenlights, they used to have a little green, the peg used to be coloured green. That was a trait on the older Greenlight, so it shows that it is an older casting. But very, very cool. Very, very pleased with that. Because usually I get a green light out of the pack and they've got at least a tie he's putting on or something. But 2005 copyright. But anyway, so that's the 67 Pontiac GTO. Very, very cool. So just put that back out of the way for the minute. And now we're going to take a look at this. Now, I've been after collecting a tomica of some sort, whether it be a limited vintage or premium or even the basic, but you can't buy these off the peg around here. I don't think you can buy these anywhere off the peg apart from where these are actually sold. I mean, I know these are made in Vietnam apparently, but you certainly can't get them in this country anyway, and like I said, on eBay, these are going for pretty extortionate prices. In my opinion, the limited vintage stuff that I've seen, I've got a friend that's got a couple of Tomica limited vintage, and they are very, very well done. But anyway, I have found a site that sells them here in the UK, and this was £18 with shipping, all in. So I think the car was £12.99, and then whatever it was on top. So £18 my door, I didn't consider to be too bad. But so this is my first Tomica. And you see it's a licensed product, so you've got a Lamborghini license in there. That's the actual picture of the car inside. It has an opening part. Now, again, like I said, I don't know much about these. This is all new to me, but there is Tomica Basic, and then there's Premium, and then there's Tomica Limited Vintage. I believe the Limited Vintage is to scale. I think it is 1/64 scale, but these aren't 1/64 scale. These are 1/61 scale. So it's slightly larger, but anyway, with that, we'll open it up if I can. All right, I might just do this off camera because I'll make loads of noise. 2 secs. I went back, so let's open it up. So pretty cool, and it's just a little leaflet in a different language. I won't be able to read, I expect, because I don't read Chinese, whatever it is, but still it's pretty cool. But it is cool that they come in a box, so you can store it again. You've got these little baggies they come in apparently. But let's just put this camera down properly. And this is very nicely done. I wasn't sure when I ordered this. I thought they don't seem to look very good on camera, in my opinion. But this in hand feels really, really good. So as you can see, you've got the Lamborghini logo in the middle. You've got lens lights on the front. And you've got some painted lower lights. You've got an air intake. And then you've got the wheels, obviously. And you've got another little badge there on the side. You've got the this is all, looks like it's been blacked out there, which is pretty cool to get a bit of effect. But very, very cool, very, very nice. These are plastic wheeled and plastic base on the Tomica Premium. When you get to the Tomica Limited Vintage, they are rubber tires, metal base, metal body, and all that good stuff. But even though this is plastic wheeled and plastic based, it is very, very well screwed together. Very, very well. There's no cheap about it, and I can't see any flaws. The rear lights are painted in nicely. You've got the exhausts are coloured on the tips, which is cool, and it rolls really well. And if I do believe this has got an engine, which is, I'm just trying to look, it is very, very detailed engine. Again, if it was the limited vintage, on some of the engines that they show, they are painted. But that is very, very cool. I'm really happy with it. I've always wanted a model of the Lamborghini Countach, or Countach, whichever way you pronounce it. I'm a child of the 80s, you know, and I had a big poster. I had a white version Lamborghini Countach on my wall, and so this is very cool to have one in near to 1/64 scale. But the best way to explain what these cars are like, they're almost like a very well built mainline. That's the best way to put it. I don't want to say it, these are better than mainline, but I don't know. It's just something about it's really cool. Really cool. Really happy I've got it. I am going to be getting some more. I am going to be getting the Ferrari Testarossa, and I think it's the Ferrari 308. Possibly getting the 308 in limited vintage, because that one's just done so nicely. But there's several. But I am going to start collecting some of the cars of the 80s, all the high performance cars of the 80s, I think. And I think I'm going to get them in either Tomica Premium or Tomica Limited Vintage, depending on which ones I can get. But like I said, this is really cool. I like it. Yeah, very cool. And being this is the anniversary edition, the engine options, I do believe there was 3 engine options in the real car. I think the first engine was the LP400, which was a 3.9 litre V12. And the anniversary edition had the 5.2 litre V12, which topped out about 185 miles an hour. Apparently, these cars were quick back in the day. They're still quite quick for nowadays, but they had the coefficiency, the sort of drag coefficiency of a brick. You know, these cars just scream out 80s. But anyway, very cool. So anyway, that is today's cars. So I'll just put them like that. So that's today's cars. Please like and subscribe, especially if you like this type of content. And I will be showing some more Tomica Limited Vintage, Tomica Premium and Vintage. I am actually going to be ordering some later on. I can't think of that's it. I had something else there. It's gone out of my head. But anyway, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon.